Portland, Oregon.
Giving color commentary
is Satan's favorite
professional wrestling
podcast.
What do we want to talk about?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Getting Color Commentary. I'm Father Lloyd. Sitting over here to this side of me, this is the beautiful one, the six-string samurai, one Mr. Derrick Harvard. Over to the other side, the man who turns the knobs, one Aaron BT Silty. The BT this week stands for, Breaking Thekla.
Ooh, Breaking Thekla.
It's a flatulence joke just because...
I'm
sorry.
She's
I'm
not
sorry.
manufacturing.
I'm sorry. I read it wrong. Barking Thekla.
Barking. Oh, yes. Barking
I like
spider.
Breaking Thekla.
Sure.
Like
that
she's
makes sense.
manufacturing toxicity in an RV somewhere.
Fair.
Well, here we are to talk about wrestling, so why don't we just go ahead and get right into the news?
Let's do that. What do we got?
What do we got? What do you want to start with? You know what's on the list in most aspects. Out of what's here, what do you think is...
Let's talk about the Road Dogg Jesse James.
Oh, you didn't know? Somebody asked going to call the unemployment line.
You don't get unemployment for quitting.
I mean...
That is true.
He's still under contract.
He is still under contract, and it is. And I'm reading these from our reputable sources, as we like to. I guess this is reputable.
Our international network of information.
Everybody's favorite, Brian Alvarez. Following Road Dogg's exit from WWE and Alexander Williams' promotion to lead writer of Raw, Wrestling Observer Live's Brian Alvarez heard it's possible there is more to come regarding WWE's creative team shakeup. Which, duh. I mean, like they're scrambling because everybody's afraid of these WrestleMania
it's
sales.
Funny because bringing him in was a shakeup.
Sure,
he should have been there. Multiple outlets indicate Road Dogg wasn't happy about his new position after WWE's creative restructuring. PW Insider said he expressed that unhappiness in person to WWE and resigned from the job.
So you pitch the bad ideas, and we'll say no, and then you back my ideas. Copy. And
then, once again, as BT was already saying, even though Road Dogg is no longer on WWE's creative team, he is still under a separate Legends contract with WWE.
Yeah. So when I heard this news, I was like, he's going to AEW, and we're gonna get a fucking New Age outlaw. This is fucking but no, that's not happening.
No,
not happening.
I don't know anymore how that works with the crossover on that, because I mean they had DDP for a while, who obviously had a Legends contract while he was with AEW, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think they would allow that. Like, I don't know about DDP, like the time periods but I feel like that's one of the reasons why they started snatching up all these people with Legends contracts, is so they wouldn't go and work with AEW.
Again, I'll have to look into and I'm pretty sure we've done it on the show before, what a Legends contract actually does entail.
Yeah, we looked it up.
But I don't know if you're not allowed to do other promotions as long as you make yourself available for when WWE wants you. And then being the vindictive types that they are, would be like, oh, we see that you're going to go do a signing for somebody. We need you that day, and legally you have to do that. But
as long as your bit isn't you showing up at another promotion going, WWE sucks.
Yeah. But this is an interesting one, at least to me, in a lot of ways. That with oh my god, my brain is shutting. What's the Netflix show? The behind the scenes one? Unreal. Thank you. I can't believe I couldn't think of the name for a second. Obviously they did that episode on Our Truth.
Yeah.
Where Brian James, Road Dogg, was very outspoken about how he felt that didn't need to go the way that it did, and cried on TV, and was happy they got his friend back and all that. I'm stoked that Our Truth is back also. But it kind of, since then there's been putting that out there, that behind the scenes thing has kind of made him look like a problem in a lot of aspects.
That's
to where
fair.
like, oh, well, I don't agree with what you're doing right now.
That's fair.
Oh, you're not doing my friends right, which, I appreciate anybody's loyalty, and it's very few and far between in the business. I think that also could be a very big part of them looking at what's going on with him, and again, trying to bring other people in. You can say what you want, but, and again, I could be wrong, but he is Brian Armstrong. He comes from a long lineage. His dad was a wrestler. His brothers were wrestlers. He's been raised in this business. Obviously, you've been friends with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. You're part of the clique in any capacity. That way, you know how I was raised in this business. you know what should work and what shouldn't work in this business.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's also
You'd think so.
You would, but it's also you think. I'm sure a lot of how I would, if I was part of a creative team, is probably very outdated for what is probably the real.
Also, if I was getting yelled at and canned and told I sucked all the time, I would be like, "Those guys suck." When you interviewed me,
right? I mean, something I find very interesting about it is, like, going back to the Unreal, he definitely seemed to have a lot of. He seemed to be very positive about certain wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
That Michael Hayes didn't seem to be as positive on those wrestlers, like Chelsea Green, R-Truth,
right?
Like, and I feel like that might be a part of this, of like kind of shake up thing of like you're not viewing.
Well, and again, you're telling me the characters that are the do-it-yourselfers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just cut them loose. Versus, like, you just listed all, like, some of those people. Yeah, the writer doesn't like that.
Fair.
Yeah. No, I'll play my character. No, I'll tell you how to play your character.
Well, like I feel like it might be part of like how Michael Hayes was like talking about Chelsea Green, for example, it was like she is the person that we use to make Charlotte Flairs.
Yeah.
And like he seems to view the talent as what they basically are, and like as very business
Again, this is
mindset.
like the Triple H take, right? Like they did it on their own merit.
Mm-hmm. And like I feel like Road Dogg probably views a lot of people as like, oh, like look at what they're doing and like we should give them a chance. And it's like, well, we don't have that written in our long-term plans, so like not right now. Also, I do believe that before he quit, he got a demotion. At least that's something that I heard.
Yeah.
From
I mean, yes, obviously he was replaced by Alexandra Williams to lead writer of Raw.
Yeah. I like this sucks for him, but
because this is what 2 times he's left WWE for bad story writing as far as appearances go.
I'm not sure. I know he's
like he got a demotion and then was like, "No, fuck you, nerds."
I'm looking forward to having somebody new in that position.
Yeah.
Like getting fresh eyes on something.
Right. You keep your Conan O'Briens and you rotate the rest of the writers through.
Yeah.
I understand that analogy.
But like,
no matter what, it doesn't matter whether it's Road Dogg, Bruce Pritchard, again, what's this lady's name, who's Alexandra Williams. Final say is always going to go to Triple H,
of course,
or Nick Khan, as far as any sort of creative goes. And obviously, Triple H should be the be-all, end-all at this point.
Yeah.
As far as
I swear I don't see Nick Khan touching storyline with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, I doubt it. But I'm sure if The Rock was like, I want this thing to happen, and Triple H was like, sorry, man, we're not doing that, I could see him going to Nick Khan and being like, make him.
Talk some sense into this, man. Yeah.
But other than
that's
something
why we
like
don't
that,
see The Rock anymore.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure The Rock sits on the TKO board, correct?
Yes.
Which I believe Triple H does not sit on the TKO board. He sits on obviously on the WWE board of directors. And
right, but those are different roundtables.
Well, yeah, and I would imagine that
one's square, one's round.
I would imagine that I can't remember his fucking name, but like the big higher up outside of WWE who owns Endeavor is, at least back when they purchased everything, like it was they gave the illusion, at least, that they had full confidence in Triple H in making like storyline decisions. So I would imagine he'd be
they're
like,
just going to be disinterested. They're not going to be good, but like
I mean,
he
sure,
can get the show done.
but like I could see him being like, no, I don't want the fucking board members coming in like fucking with what you're trying to do.
I mean, that's a general best practice.
Yeah.
Business is business.
Yeah.
But yeah,
cool. We'll handle the numbers. We'll handle the script.
But when the scripts ain't pulling the numbers is when the numbers decide, hey, it's time for us to step in.
Greed, that flawed humanity thing.
Agreed on that 100%.
Man, I just I look forward to things changing for the better. I don't know, like storyline wise, who knows?
Sure.
But
again, amidst the injury circus that is happening, I don't know that you can.
I mean, I do find it kind of interesting that so we'll talk about it more once we get into the shows that happens this week, but both SmackDown and Raw had like gauntlet matches, in which I haven't seen a gauntlet match in a good while, and I feel like that's, you know, maybe
isn't an Elimination Chamber technically a gauntlet match?
Kinda,
yeah, but instead of a pit,
well, like
it's a time.
It's more of a.
It's a glorified.
It's a rumble.
It's a glorified gauntlet match.
Yeah. No. Because
no, there's 6 people. You have to go through. No matter what, you have to go through. The first 2 people have to go through everybody else. If you get it done in the first 5 minutes, then you got 2 minutes to spare, and they're not releasing anybody, as opposed to a regular gauntlet match where they're just going to send them out as soon as that pin's over. Your winner is blah blah blah. The next contestant's coming out.
Well, yeah, but like,
which is similar to Rumble.
Could be a gauntlet match, but it can also be a Rumble or a Royale or whatever.
Right.
And
all these things are so close to each other.
Yeah.
You know what none of them are?
What?
A blackjack battle royal. Whatever the fuck that is.
That's fair. All right. Well, yeah. What do we got next? You can find us at Getting Color Commentary on Instagram, Getting Color Commentary on YouTube, where you're watching us right now.
Yeah, assuming you're watching.
Hopefully you're watching.
Or listening.
I mean, you know, listening's cool, but watching's better.
You do you.
Getting Color Commentary on all your favorite podcast listening platforms, such as Deezer. Getting Color Commentary on Amazon for our merch. We got hoodies, t-shirts, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Shout out to Keith Cola and Ty Champa and Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys.
And Liquid Death.
I like the little cans.
Copper Hammer.
How much is one of those little cans?
These are on sale right now for 90 cents.
How much are they normally?
I don't know. It's a new product. The mini cans are a new product. So we'll see.
Usually the Liquid Deaths are 2 for $5 plus your can
for the tall one. So a buck something a piece. $2.
Not bad.
$2 seems much.
I'm me. I'm Father Lloyd.
Yep.
He's him. He's BT.
I'm BT.
He's him. He's Derrick.
I'm nobody.
We're all nobodies. Want to be somebody.
We're all nobodies around here.
We're dead. We know just who we are. Catch you later, Bill and Teds.
Count my fucks.